Welcome in, everybody. We are here for the second leg of this 4-game game day. And this is a big matchup. We got number 1 versus number 6 in the Cotton Bowl. We're watching Clemson today. We just watched them in the ACC Championship. If you are watching this on YouTube, this is the SFA. We're an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord where you can recruit, set your schemes. You don't need the game. You don't need a console. If you want to join, it's down in the description. Very excited as we just saw Ohio State advance to the Orange Bowl. The winner of this game goes to the Rose Bowl. So a big game for sure. 2 star-studded teams, but like I said, let's go through the rosters. So we got Clemson here. We just saw them in the ACC Championship, and they're led by senior DJ Ugabuga. He throws a lot of touchdowns, throws a lot of interceptions, kind of like real life. Senior year, he's hoping to get back to the national championship like he did in Season 7 where they lost. Kobe Pace is a senior with his backup being Andre Williams, the SFA player. This may come in handy if we have another injury. Wide receiver, you got EJ Williams, Brandon Spector, who completely took over the ACC Championship, Dakari Collins, lots of great players here. Sage Ennis, we haven't really seen a bunch of him, but on the offensive line, they're loaded, all 86 and above. On defense, now their defensive line is a little weak for Clemson, so the interior is pretty good, but the edge rushers are not. At linebacker, the true freshman All-American Martin Black, 81 overall. You'd think he's not that great, but he has proven that he is up to the task leading this defense. He had an interception in that ACC Championship game. Right outside linebacker, Levanta Bentley. And they have great corners here. You got Green, Davis, and Wiggins, all 85 and above. That's all you want to ask for. But on the back end, they are a little weak. But Mickens, he kind of shores that up. They also got Tyler Venables, which you will see play a lot. Now, we all know kickers do impact game day, so let's take a look. He has 95 kick power, not great accuracy, so they will be kicking those long field goals, but the question is, will they hit? Now, we go to Washington, the team who is ranked number 2 for pretty much the entire season, and then they lose the Pac-12 championship to a 4-loss Arizona State. They're led by junior quarterback Sam Heward. We don't know much about this team. We have not been watching him all that much, but he has 4,300 yards, 40 TDs, but also 20 interceptions. Kind of the carbon copy of DJ Ugabuga on the other side. Now, at running back, they have Richard Newton and Michael Dyer, who is an SFA player. We'll see both of them. Wide receiver, they got Jalen McMillan, Odunze, and Giles Jackson. A pretty nice core there. They got Quentin Fletcher. On the line, not as good as Clemson, but still serviceable, all 80s and above. On edge, they are very good, and they're stacked on the line. So in the trenches on defense for Washington, that's the place to watch. They have a great defense. These linebackers are insanely talented. And 99 overall, Trent McDuffie. He's had a great season, 7 interceptions. Watch out for him. We did not have any turnovers in the first game. Chris Davis, the SFA player, he will play on both offense and defense and special teams in his senior season. Cameron Washington. So both these teams are really, really good. Gene Jones is their kicker. He has 77 power and 73 accuracy, so they may not be making all of the very deep kicks, but I expect them to, when they do bring him out, for him to connect. So, and without further ado, guys, let's get into the Cotton Bowl. Enough going through the rosters. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a fun season so far. Disappointing first game as it kind of turned into a blowout late, but excited for this one. Clemson does get the home jerseys. We're going to go all orange for them today. Whereas Washington, I mean, I feel like we kind of want them to be black, you know? They're here for an upset. I'm not going to go all black for them because I don't like that, but we're going to go the white helmet, the black pants against the all orange. So Washington is the higher rated team here. They were higher rated for the better part of the season. Let me get my thumbnail. Hold the phone. TC has to get his thumbnail. I'm eager to get into this one. Clem Washington thumbnail. Yes, sir, baby. Give me that thumbnail. All right. And we are ready to get into it. Yes, sir. So I got my, you already know my go-to game day snack is chewy nerds. So I got those. And we are here in Texas for the Cotton Bowl. It's about an even amount of travel for both teams. So no one has that big of an advantage here, as the Peach Bowl was taken and so was the Sugar Bowl. So Clemson does have to travel a little bit farther. Alright, we're about ready to get into the Cotton Bowl here. I think Flame's glad he is not... Okay, it's Giles. Welcome in, Fink. I love how my OBS decided just to say no, fuck you, TC, today, and delete all my stuff, but I got it all back. If you see something that's off, let me know. We are here for the Cotton Bowl. Is it Giles or is it Giles? What is it? And Clemson elects to receive. So they're not giving Washington any respect today. Nobody gives the Pac-12 respect, but here in the SFA, the Pac-12 is dominant. Giles, okay. Thank you. As we get to see DJ Ooga Booga first. DJ Williams getting the first touch. He breaks a tackle. I expect this game to be won on Washington's defense. Washington, despite being the 6th seed, is a very, very popular natty pick. They're the second most picked team besides Ohio State. Ooga Booga out of the pocket already. We throw it to Troy Stellato. For some reason, it looks like we have some lights out here at the Cotton Bowl. I don't know why the domes is always so dark. And as it currently sits, DJ Ooga Booga is the SFA career leader in passing yards. And he stays in bounds to get the first down. That's Dakari Collins. We just saw this team in the ACC Championship, and they kind of... It was a snow game, so it's probably going to be a little different here in the Dome, but expect some Ooga Booga mistakes. This isn't going to be a clean win for Clemson, especially against such a top defense as he gets sacked. That's what I'm talking about. So this line getting involved early. Savell Smalls with the sack here, and it's a second and long now. Second and long. Ooga Booga's going to keep it. And he breaks a couple tackles, but he only gets one. Some indecision there kind of cost him a couple yards. So a 3rd and long on this opening drive. Seems to be whittling out. Can Ooga Booga make something happen? They got 5 receivers. It's going to be a screen, but it's covered up, and that's a 2nd sack. We got a 4th and 27. Draco Bynum. So this defense wins the first round. As we had a 4th and 30 in the last game, now we have a 4th and 27. Defense is going crazy here to start the day. I don't think we've seen such negative possessions all that often. As you got to watch out now because SFA player Chris Davis, he has the ball. The senior return specialist, cornerback, wide receiver, he does it all. You'll see him all over the field. You might see some Michael Dyer in the backfield. I'm not sure. We haven't watched Washington this year. They laid a duck against ASU last week. So we're going to see how they prepared. Yeah, the black looks good. I'm glad I chose the black, because they go speed option, so that's a bit of a surprise. I didn't take Heward as that much of a runner, but that didn't do much. So already a 3rd down. Third and 6. They dump it off. Looks like that's the tight end, Travis Griffin, and he does not get to the line. So early decision time, and Washington decides to be aggressive and go for it. They're not punting. They're going to hand it off. No, they're going to throw it. And the receiver is open. Sam Heward connects with Giles Jackson. A big conversion. And this was a Clemson defense that was kind of suspect in the pass game last week in the ACC Championship. They connect again. Giles Jackson again. And they're hurrying it up. They must see a matchup they like. It looks like Giles Jackson is on a linebacker. They hand it off here. Richard Newton, and he is stuffed. R.J. Mickens, the safety, coming in, making the tackle. Yeah, you need to watch out for the hammer there. We got another 3rd down. And it's going to be a QB run for Heward. And he falls forward and he gets it. Washington putting the pressure on their first possession. They are threatening. Huskies, tight end in motion. A quick throw. It's a bubble screen to Giles Jackson. And he gets to the 2. And they're hurrying it up. This is a fast-paced, high-powered offense, and they want to take advantage of this weak Clemson D. It's a throw. Heward over the middle, and it's dropped or deflected by Bentley. It looked like the wide receiver just didn't even see it. 3rd and goal from the 2. A huge early play here. He changes the play. It's going to be a quick option. He cannot get the pitch out. And it's 4th down. So a drive that started across the 50 that had a 4th down conversion is going to end up ending in a field goal attempt. Kick is up and it's good. Washington takes the early lead. I'll be honest, I don't expect field goals to win this game for Washington, so they're going to need scoring touchdowns. Ron, the Peach Bowl, it was close for the first half, and then Ohio State started taking shots deep, and that's when they blew them out. NC State's defense just couldn't do anything in the second half. They lost 42-30. But Travion Henderson did get hurt. He didn't play for about 3.5 quarters. So I don't know how that's going to affect his availability later. As DJ, he takes a handoff. Oh, no. He reverses the field. A bit of a broken play. Glad he didn't pitch it.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
As I'm telling you guys, watching DJ Ugabuga on offense is a bit questionable, as he is hit sticked by the defensive end. Savell Smalls making an impact. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have zero clue. So he got bruised ribs that said he's out of the game. So theoretically, when I use the tool to make him go to the next game, he'll be fine, but I have no clue. I doubt the game actually works correctly with injuries when we do it. So we're just going to play it by ear. I'm not going to affect anything. Any injuries that happen is going to be, it's going to work for every team. If everyone's out, if they get injured, it's going to be the same for every team. I'm not going to do special treatment. Especially because I'm not even sure if I can edit injuries in the editor. So Washington gets the ball back. They have a chance to go up 2 scores now. But Sam Hewitt on this side, he has 20 interceptions this season as well. So definitely some gunslinging quarterbacks we got battling today. Yeah, I only touch the editor in the off season when I'm importing players, and then I have like 2 backups, and then I test it before I import it. It's a whole deal. That's why it takes me 2 weeks to do off seasons, because I want to make sure I do not corrupt our file. That would be the worst thing in the world. As a 3-and-out here for Washington. They cannot take advantage. Nice little return here for Shipley. Yeah, exactly. I will lose my life before I lose this dynasty. As Troy Stellato, so we have yet to see Spectre make an appearance. He dominated the ACC championship. Yeah, but it doesn't really work. I mean, that's designed for the PS3. Because you have to re-encrypt it. I doubt those file fixers work for... Oh, I can, in the editor, I can make a whole new roster file and just keep the rosters. And then, yeah. I can just export a new roster file into the game. We just start a new dynasty and pick up. Now, the years reset, obviously, but... So not a lot of offense here to start. Both teams kind of struggling. A defensive battle, you kind of figured. You got 2 quarterbacks that are prone to mistakes and 2 very high-rated defenses. This is going to be a physical battle. They hand it off up the middle to the fullback, Travis Griffin. So the fullback's actually getting involved a little bit here. And they're going to go back again with this 2-up man. And they throw it to the running back, Richard Newton. What interesting play design here, as the first quarter is going to run out. So if you took the under in today's Cotton Bowl, you are one happy camper right now as Washington leads 3-0. More points than first downs. And Chris Davis, he had an injury, but he will be back. Hands it off to Mrs. Newton. And he doesn't get much, and that's 4th down. Clemson gets right back off the field. I mean, 16 plays. They only had one okay drive. Honestly, both these teams are kind of choking. Will Shipley again. I gotta tell you guys, this Will Shipley in this game is not nearly as dominant as the Will Shipley in real life. This man can't break tackle to save his life. That's what they get for cutting all my SFA players. Assholes. Obviously, I'm cheering for Washington. DJ Ooga over the middle. He connects. That's Dakari Collins. Nice little 24-yard dish. He tried. He got past with the release that defender tried. And really, honestly, DJ Ooga should be able to feast on this defense. Just don't throw it to McDuffie. They're going to run a little triple option here. He gets it to Dakari, who has some room. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. And only gets about 4 on that play. It's a lot of work for 4 yards. But Clemson's driving. Inside the 35. Empty backfield. And that is knocked away by Cameron Williams. What a nice little deflection. He got his hand out there. That's a bit late of a throw for DJ, honestly. A big 3rd down here. Clemson. And wide open, man. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to score. E.J. Williams. The first touchdown of the day. Waits to the 2nd quarter, but it is a big one as E.J. Williams takes the quick dump off to the end zone. Dude, that DB just got exposed. Touchdown, Clemson. And Washington, you waited a while. This is going to be about who makes less mistakes, and that was a big missed tackle right there. Not just like giving up the first down, but you can't give up a touchdown there. You're the last line of defense. Make a shoestring. Literally just hold them until they get there. And they're coming back out in this like goal line set with two fullbacks. And it doesn't work for them. Richard Newton, he's not having a good day so far. Clemson's run defense is dominating, and they like this look, I guess. They're running it again. This time Newton finds a little bit of room. He only gets 6. This is quite the questionable formation that they're running here in the Cotton Bowl, and they're doing it in a 3rd straight play, so no wide receivers. Now they're in a full-on like flex bone. They're throwing it, and that's just thrown away. So Washington tries to get fancy. I'm not sure what exactly that plan was, but it does not work. Maybe they tried to get fancy because they know this defense is pretty tough. So after a rough start, Clemson, I mean, they broke the scoring. Are they going to find a rhythm now? They're going to try to blow this game open. DJ, he escapes. Breaks a tackle. Now, I will say, though, his throws have been less than productive. Like, he had the 1 touchdown throw, right? But the rest have been like 2 or 3 yard dunks. All All right, they're gonna, looks to be running some triple option, and that one's stuffed. Trent McDuffie finally makes a play. DJ 8 rushes, he's still negative on the game due to those sacks on the first drive. 3rd and 6, Washington a big chance here. Corner blitz, and Troy Stellato, he can't stay in bounds. So DJ Ugabuga, kind of a poor decision to throw it to the boundary. Once again, finding the receiver late. So Washington's going to get the ball right back. Chris Davis on the return, breaks a tackle, and they call him down. So a defensive battle here so far. Looks like Washington decided to return to normal offense. They do a pitch, and this time it's open. I mean, as open as it can be. This defense is swarming today. Motioning tight end out. They run it again. And Bentley's having himself a day. 3rd down and 3. Probably going to be another run play. It is. And he gets stuffed in the backfield. This running game is going absolutely nowhere. Cade Denhoff makes a big tackle for loss. 9 rushes, 11 yards. So Washington having no success here in the second quarter. And they need to figure it out fast. So it's a battle of the punters today. We got Will Shipley. Gets to the 40. Oh man, and after this game, you guys know what's coming up. We got Baylor, we got Memphis. So it's going to be a banger of a game. All right, DJ, he keeps it. He finds some room up the middle, and he gets flattened. Handed off to Kobe Pace. He hasn't really gotten much action in the run game. That's only his 2nd touch. Clemson's moving it, though. We only have 1 highlight so far on the day. A little quick option. DJ keeps it, and that's going nowhere. 3rd and long. So both these teams trying to establish the run early. We haven't really seen all that many passes. 3rd and 9. They're 2 of 6. Empty backfield. Watch the QB draw, though. He's going to throw it, and that was dangerous. Dakari Collins does bring it in, but that is well short of the 1st down. And they decide to punt. So typically this is no man's land where they actually decide to go for it. But no, Clemson punting. And this is going to go into the back of the end zone. So Washington's been backed up pretty much ever since the start of the first quarter. They've had terrible field position. Can they make a drive out of this? Once again, they're going with a heavy lineup. They're trying to run the ball, but it's really not working as they get 3 again. This defense is suffocating. And at some point, Washington's going to have to try to throw the ball. They run it here again as Newton breaks a tackle. He just completely sheds the defensive lineman. That was an interesting 3rd and inches. They're going to run it a 3rd time. They finally get a 1st down. They're running it a 4th straight time. This time only 1 yard. I mean the for you, the nerves are setting in, yeah. Dude, Washington, they're just scared to throw the ball. Run it again. This is like an off-brand version of the NC State offense, where they're just giving these weirdly designed runs to Richard Newton, who's nowhere near the quality of a back as Jordan Houston. Second, 2 of 8 on third down here in the first half already. 6 punts. Second quarter's coming to an end. This one's a fast one today as he's sacked. Sam Heward, they finally decide to throw it. He can't even load up a pass. Presley off the edge. Clemson's getting the ball right back. Now, Washington's one of these teams that we really have not seen play. I think in BearCave maybe once or twice we saw maybe a drive from them. But, yeah, I mean, there's, like I've always said, there's 3 very different ways you have to win a natty. You have to be able to sim well. You have to be able to be on BearCave and win. You have to be able to... This is where, honestly, the matters the most, is winning on game day. Because you have to win 3 of these in a row, which is very hard to do. So, Clemson, though, they have a chance to make this, put a little bit of pressure on Washington with a score. And that's going to be a pick. Ooga Booga throws the duck, and he's going the other way. And this is going for a touchdown. James Smith shocks Clemson's offense, and Washington, their abysmal offense. This is the Denver Broncos of college football. Your defense is the best offense. Holy shit. That completely caught me off guard. A pick 6. We don't see those often. I believe that's the second one we've ever seen. Or no, the third one. So that is the third pick 6 we've ever seen. 2 have been in the playoffs now as Washington takes a lead. Shipley has some room, though. So what a change of events here. So we had San Diego State get a pick 6 off of a tip in Season 7. In Season 8, Utah beat Alabama with a pick 6. And then now Washington over Clemson. Ooga Booga's going right back to throwing it, and he almost throws one again. James Smith drops it, though. Oh, man, we're starting to see the Ooga Booga woes. Oh, man, this is Clemson football, though. This is how they like to play it. Dangerous. As he goes deep, and it's intercepted again. He had the man beat, but it was underthrown by DJ Ooga Booga, and he's picked off twice in his last 2 throws. This time, Asa Turner just massively underthrown. Holy smokes, what a massive turnaround here in the last minute of the stream. 2 picks from DJ Ooga Booga, and Clemson now could be going down 2 scores. Things are heating up here in the Cotton Bowl. Heward. He's going to throw. He does connect with Rome Aduzzi.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go! Green 90!
And Heward is sacked. They're trying to capitalize here. That's the freshman All-American Martin Black at linebacker. They're going deep now. Heward, he has a man, and it's dropped. Malcolm Green drops the interception. So the second pick doesn't necessarily hurt Clemson, but definitely is, everyone's calling into question whether DJ should ever throw the ball again. Now it's honestly it's a little if I'm Clemson, I just want to get to half here. You know, 2 picks in a row. You don't want to risk a third one, another devastating pick 6 or anything. So a crazy end to the first half here. He throws it again, and that one's dropped. 4 straight passes have hit the hands of the defense. 2 have been picked off. Clemson, they're still going for it. And he connects with Brandon Spector. Who else? Or no, this is Troy Stellato for 35, and they have a chance now to add some points here before half. They have a kicker with great kick power. So, might have a tie ball game here. DJ, he has time. And that's going to run out as he's sacked. 21 seconds left in the half. Empty backfield. Clemson, he throws it, and that's dropped. 17 seconds. They have that one timeout, though. They're trying to get into field goal range at least. Can Washington get into half with a lead that they should not have? DJ, he's stepping up. He throws it, and that's almost picked again. It's a fumble. That's Chris Davis, and he's running the other way. Chris Davis, the SFA player, a scoop and score. Chris Davis, the return specialist. That ball was backwards, and he returns it all the way. What a fucking play. The senior puts him up 2 scores with 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Holy shit. That is an all-time play. I can't believe it. Chris Davis, originally recruited by Blue when he moved to Washington. His favorite Auburn player in his senior year makes an insane play. Washington's defense literally has 14 points right now. And we go into half, an absolutely wild end there. 3 turnovers in the final minute for Clemson. 2 were taken back for scores. Can they come back? This is the SFA and Chill podcast. We record it every Thursday. We don't have games going on. VODs are always posted. We talk about real-life football, SFA football, Thursday night football. So come out and hang out with us, ask us questions. Our second halftime ad is, this is the first picture of McNasty on campus at MSU. A disappointing loss yesterday for sure, but he's ready to get started with the Spartans and bring them back to glory. I still can't get over this. I still can't get over what just happened. We had a pick 6, and then we had another pick, and then he had a backwards pass, ruled a fumble that was tipped, and Chris Davis returns it all the way. And let's look at the first half stats. I mean, just offensively dominated by Clemson, but the turnovers. DJ Uga-Booga, is he going to go out with perhaps the worst 2-minute drill of all time? 3 turnovers in less than 2 minutes. Holy shit. I can't believe Chris Davis got that fucking play. He's the 4th string corner. Seriously, dude. The best offense is just DJ Uga-Booga for both teams. So, Washington's starting off with the ball. They should be losing, but they all of a sudden found 2 defensive touchdowns at the end of the half, just gifted. That's definitely getting a I fall apart as he gets 3 turnovers. And what a catch from Rome Adunzi. 3rd down, able to keep the drive alive. And off here. That's Jalen McMillan. That's his first touch of the day.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Eward. Oh, and that one's almost picked. Eward has 20 interceptions on himself. He could easily give this game right back. You got to be careful there. Third and 5, a huge play here. And he's sacked. Bentley is having himself a crazy-ass game. 2 tackles for loss and a sack. He just burst through that line. And Clemson's getting the ball back here. And that was a shank.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
All right, DJ. He throws it, and that one's almost picked again. This man is completely, I don't know if it's the yips or what, but he was 8 of 9, and all of a sudden his last 5 passes have only hit Washington players' hands. Man in motion. This is Williams. They hand it off. No, it's going to be a little triple option. They get it to Williams, and he has a lot of room. E.J. Williams, and he is gone. Gets Clemson right back into the game. No, it's Dakari Collins. I had the wrong number, 3 and 6, but doesn't matter. That is 6 all the same. A nice pitch there from DJ. And the blocking downfield was perfection. Clemson definitely needed that. Washington. Can they do something now? Heward takes the snap himself, and he has a lot of room. They weren't expecting the QB keeper. He gets a nice little 30-yard rush to start the drive. So they give up a quick score to Clemson, kind of punched him in the mouth. And Washington's offense has really been pretty bad all day. They have 2 defensive touchdowns. Man in motion. And he's going to throw it here. And that's, oh man, he was trying to find Chris Davis. Martin Black out there. And that was another risky throw. Sam Heward, he just getting lucky. They hand it off here, Richard Newton, and he doesn't find anything. Once again, Washington's offense is kind of stalling. It's what we've kind of seen the entire day. And then, oh man, another questionable throw. Malcolm Green has his 3rd deflection. Or are they going to go for it? No, they are punting. So that drive stalled out at the 45. I gotta tell you, coming into it, I thought this was probably going to be the more boring of the 4 games. Because I felt like it's either just going to be a Clemson blowout or a Washington blowout, but this has been a wild one. 2 defensive scores. Not very many SFA players, but the SFA player made the play. It was incredible. Clemson, he keeps it. DJ He breaks a tackle, and he's now running. 3-4 missed tackles, and DJ gets 36. Washington's defense is starting to crack. That defender just got thrown like a rag doll. You can't let Clemson realize that they can just run it on you. You want to keep DJ throwing it. There's going to be a screen pass. This time it's E.J. Williams. He gets 9. Not a first down.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Man left, man left. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right?
Oh, and Kobe Pace is going to throw it. He goes down for a 4-yard loss, so that was a questionable call, bringing in the Wildcat. He was threatening to throw it, but he took it down and tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. A big 3rd and 4. DJ is going to throw it to the boundary, and that's wide open. But they call it incomplete. He led Spector a little too far, and they are going for it. 4th and 4. He has time. He dumps it off. A wide open man at the bottom. That's E.J. Williams. I don't know how he got so wide open.
That makes it 1st and 10.
They're finally handing it off to Kobe Pace, and he has all the room in the world on this left-hand side. He gets 8. And Clemson threatening the lead now. And this is Clemson's path to success. Yeah, they make a bunch of mistakes, but their offense just continuously scores. Keeps scoring points. DJ. He throws it to the boundary, and E.J. Williams makes the catch. They are now inside the 10, threatening to take the lead. At the 8-yard line, they come out empty. DJ alone in the backfield. He fakes the run. He drops back. He has some time. He has a man. Cuts inside. Brandon Spector, that's finally his first catch on the day. The man who owned the ACC championship. Second and goal. Second and goal on the 3. DJ. Hey, fake the handoff. He's going to keep it. And he pushes in for a touchdown. Clemson takes the lead. So 2 touchdowns here to open up the 3rd quarter for Clemson. And Washington once again find themselves back down. This Washington team has to find a way to score on offense. This is the exact same thing that happened to Miami last week. They got the 3 turnovers. They got the plays, the extra possessions, but they just could not move the football. Say defense wins championships. Clemson has a good one. They've only allowed 3 points. Can Washington get the lead back? And Bentley once again blows up the backfield. Newton somehow gets 3, but 18 rushes, only 40 yards is not a good day at all. They hurry it up. 2nd and 7. They're going to hand it off again. And once again, Bentley. Someone stop this guy. Another tackle for loss. How many drives has he just blown up today? 3 of 13 on 3rd down's not going to get it done, Washington. You got to start picking it up. A screen goes nowhere, and a 3 and out for Washington. If they weren't facing DJ Ugabuga, this game would be a blowout. It'd be like 35-3 right now. But because they have DJ, he's thrown 2 pick sixes pretty much. One was a scoop and score, but... So the punt is off. Will Shipley again. He gets back to around the 50. Washington, they need to find the defensive stubbornness they had at the end of the first half. I'm not saying they need picks, sixes, or anything, but they got to get off the field. Clemson's had their way with them in the third quarter. DJ. He dumps it off. That's Kobe Pace. He stays in bounds. He breaks the tackle, and Chris Davis tackles him. 6 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
DJ. He keeps it.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
Mike 15. Mike 15. Larry. Got 20 still.
Hands it off. Kobe Pace gets another first down, and they are inside the 40. Booga booga. And he is sacked. Defense coming through huge. Sam Taimani, that's their first pressure since the first quarter. A big 2nd and 18 now. 2nd and 18, empty backfield. He does the QB keeper, and he beats the blitz. As Ooga Booga gets 12. Say what you want about his decision-making, but man, this man can also run. He always hurts at least a couple times. He makes so many plays with his legs. 3rd and 6. He dumps it off, and Kobe Pace is stopped. So up 4. Are they going to bring out the field goal unit? It looks like they are. This is a 46-yard field goal. Clemson, the kick is up. And it's good. So Clemson extends the lead to a full touchdown here as the third quarter comes to a close. So a 17-0 quarter for Clemson. When they're not turning the ball over, they can score quick.
The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Two ties. 4 down. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
Interesting formation here for Washington. And this offense, they really haven't done anything since the first quarter. Actually, their first drive. They drove in for 3. They've done 0 since. They just keep running the same type of dive plays that just do not work.
Gain of 6 on the play.
And they're hurrying up again. This is the same thing they did at least 3 different drives. Now they come out in shotgun. Can they get a first down? And that's open. Finally, Michael Dyer, the SFA player, finally makes a play. That's his first touch of the day. And they keep hurrying it up. So Michael Dyer's at the top of your screen. He's a running back, though, so normally he doesn't run routes, but it's working. Richard Newton. And as we come to the third quarter with a spot in the Rose Bowl on the line, Clemson scores 17 unanswered in the third to go up 24-17. It's going to come down to if Washington can put together some points. Eward keeps it. He has the first down easily. R.J. Mickens knocks him out, though. Oh, boy, we got a game coming to the wire, folks. And I believe Dogwater, you're off work now, right? So you should be good.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Green 88.
Heward. All right, he makes the throw. So with 3rd and 4 now, you got to think that they want to tie this out. 3rd and 4 for Heward. He hasn't made a mistake yet today. He throws this one deep, and it's a open man, and it's caught. Rome Adunzi probably destroyed that name, but they're in the red zone now. This is the Washington's first good drive of the day. Can they capitalize? He rolls left. He throws it open tight end. Matt Fletcher gets 6. All good. Hands it off. Third and 4. You've got to be 4 down territory for Washington. They hand it off on 3rd and 4. Newton, he gets the first down. The ball inside the 2. They come out in shotgun. Here he's taking it himself, and he gets stood up. Oh man, Washington fans look on in disgust. I don't know if they have confidence in their offense right now. The yardage split's completely flipped, but still this game is in their hands. Man in motion. They're going to throw it. He has a man open in the corner. Touchdown, Washington! Matt Fletcher and the Washington Huskies tie it up here in the 4th quarter in the Cotton Bowl. They are not going away. Oh boy, we got a tie ball game. So Brandon Spector, he has it now. Can Clemson put together a game-winning drive? They have not had any mistakes since the end of the first half. That's a nice little catch by E.J. Williams. They run some triple option. They hand it up the middle. And that's Andre Williams, the SFA player. He gets 12. Clemson, they hand it off again. This time it's Kobe Pacey, runs over a man. Gotta say, I am disappointed by the viewership. I mean, only 3 people, but I make everything available later, so it's all good. Hoping Baylor Memphis picks it up on viewership. DJ?
Collins was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Like, imagine scheduling something on this day. DJ, 3rd and 5. This is a huge play for Clemson. And he throws it into the dirt, but Dakari Collins scoops it off the ground for a first down. That one won't make the highlight reel, but that is a huge play for Clemson. Hand it off again. Kobe Pace now. He's running. I mean, to be fair, it's Veterans Day, so it's like none of these guys had school, right? You know, I don't know. DJ Ugabuga. He throws it over the middle. That's Kobe Pace. 6 yards. Can Clemson score here to take the lead? Second and 4. We're pushing the 5-minute mark here in the Cotton Bowl. Gonna run some triple option here. DJ keeps it. One man to beat, and he's wrapped up short. That's what I want. Another pick 6, absolutely. And first and goal. We're at the 5-minute mark here in the Cotton Bowl. DJ takes snap. He hands it off. Kobe Pace. Touchdown, Clemson. They go up 7 here. And they have control now of the Cotton Bowl. What a crazy game. We've had 2 defensive touchdowns on one side, 3 turnovers on the other. Now, how interesting would a Clemson versus Memphis game be? Because obviously it's Tigers versus Tigers, Orange versus Blue, whatever, right? But it's the best turnover team against the team that wins despite losing the turnover battle every single game. Eward dumps it off. This is Newton. He breaks 2 tackles. No, he gets brought down at the end.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying that'd be a fun second-round matchup if Clemson wins. And they get the pitch off, but he's not going to find any room. This defense just too quick. You can't run to the edge on them. And Martin Black is having himself a game as well. The freshman All-American. This is not too big of a stage for him at all. Third and 9. And they're going to run it, and he gets sacked. Oh, no, Cade Denhoff. Washington has to punt it back. Not looking good for the Husky Nation. I will say, honestly, I will take any other game than an Ohio State-Clemson natty. That'd be so sad. As long as we don't see an Ohio State-Clemson natty. But no upset so far. We've never had a first round of the playoff that has not had at least one upset. I think both seasons 7 and 8 had 1 upset. So DJ, he keeps it. Breaks a tackle. Clemson's wearing him down. This is what they do. They make mistakes, they have the game in question, and then they hunker down and perform. Kobe Pace.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, Washington needs to make a stop here soon. We're now pushing the 3-minute mark. We're running clock now, the 4-minute offense. 2nd and 4. Kobe Pace, he gets the first down easy. It's getting dire here. Washington needs a stop or a turnover or something. They're pressing on all sides. Just keep running the clock here. DJ Ugabuga, they lost his sophomore season in the national championship. He wants to get back. They're going to run quick option. DJ, he keeps it. He's holding on to that ball. He does not want to fumble. As this is going to get down under the 2-minute mark on this next snap. Washington might have to start thinking about timeouts, but might be a little too late as they might have to start using some, they might go down 2 scores. This would be a fantastic way to end it for Clemson, running out the clock when there was 4 minutes left. You can't do it any better. Andre Williams, he has the ball. He only gets 1, and the timeouts are starting. Kobe Pace, oh, he has some back spasms. So Andre Williams going to get some late game work here. SFA player. I believe this is his senior year. As he cuts to the left, and he goes out of bounds inside the 5. Clemson is dangerously close to ending this game. 4 yards away from securing it. DJ, he keeps it. He has a huge hole. Touchdown, Clemson, and that's going to seal the Cotton Bowl. Clemson gets back to the semifinals. So a close game late. The problem here was Washington's offense just could not do anything. 14 of their 24 points were from the defense. This game seems all but over. Washington seemed like the front runner in the Pac-12 all season. That's incomplete. They lost to ASU in the championship game, and now they're going to fall in the Cotton Bowl. Disappointing end to the season when they had 11 wins, but they will be back. And this will confirm the Pac-12 has been eliminated from the national championship race. They're the first Power 5 conference to be eliminated. You'll probably be good to go by the time I get through the rosters. Hewer. It's all for pride now. They want to get back within 1 score. Might be just a little bit too late, though. Hewer, he throws that one away as well. It's 4th down now. The faintest of hopes are on the line. Washington's offense, who's scoring a lot all season, just been terrible today, and it's what Clemson does. They just suffocate you. They do get the first, and who else? Chris Davis. Or Jalen Polk. I guess it's not all for loss, as Sam Hewer does become the all-time pass leader for Washington in a single season. Oh man, that was a dangerous throw. But it worked out, and he's still running! Giles Jackson makes a fantastic play. As he also breaks the all-time record. So Giles Jackson, everyone thought he was caught. And he's going to keep that game ball, absolutely. Hope's not all lost here for Washington. We still have a slim hope here. Keyword. He throws it over the middle. And it's caught by Quentin Moore as they call a timeout. 1 minute to go.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
They have to have it now. 2nd and 2. He's thrown it to the end zone. Open touchdown, Quentin Moore. Their faint hopes rise a bit as Sam Heward's breaking all of his records on this drive. They need the onside kick, though. So it comes down to the onside kick. Can Washington somehow get another chance with the ball? Here's the onside kick. Hands team on the field. It's a good one, but it's caught. Dakari Collins, who else, brings it in. And Clemson's going to win it. Kobe Pace is back in. First down does it. And the game is over. One more snap here, and Clemson will go to the Rose Bowl. And Clemson does it. They overcome 3 turnovers at the end of the second half and a halftime deficit to win the Cotton Bowl and advance to the Rose Bowl. They want to get back to the championship. What a game for Clemson. DJ obviously has his struggles, but he still gets the job done time and time again. So I want all gray unis, please. All gray, okay. DJ's player of the game. So we're waiting here just to make sure we get to see the stats. That way we can have a taste to see who's the front runners for the college football playoff MVP. Can't believe Washington couldn't do anything with those 2 defensive scores. Alright, let's see these stats, baby. That was a great game, honestly, just because Chris Davis, an SFA player who gets stuck on a CPU team, has his moment. DJ, 2029, 207 yards. He rushed for 83. I guess you got to call him the player of the game, right? Kobe Pace did nothing. Yeah, receivers do much. I mean, EJ Williams, no. Who had the long? So, yeah, Dakari Collins. So, could say Collins, but he didn't have a pass. Let's see, on defense. I mean, honestly, for me, my Levante Bentley, he just kind of went off in that game for me. He blew up pretty much every drive. Green as well, and Martin Black. I mean, they both have a chance. But I think right now my rankings for the player of this team is Bentley and DJ. And let's check Washington just to make sure. We got Heward. He had an okay day. but just terrible. Under 2-3 yards of carry, you can't have that, especially with the amount that they decide to run. The story of the day, though, was this defense. 2 interceptions along with a fumble return for a touchdown from Chris Davis. That was a beautiful play. Bro, not my fault you went grocery shopping. I gave you plenty of time. That's almost an hour past when you were off work. Let me get my players of the game here. Sir, it's pickup shopping. Oh, well. All right, that's going to conclude the Cotton Bowl. It was a really entertaining one, honestly. I'm going to be back for the game of the night in a few minutes.